a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Wentz to throw on 3rd and 1. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Intercepted.
No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there, and you saw the end result.
Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. So that one will be accepted. A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Fletcher Cox on the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the 27.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. They bought the house that time on the young rookie. Maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
Wentz on the give to Sanders. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Miles Sanders, the ball carrier.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Boston Scott, his first carry. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Herbert. And that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side were
double team, it's intercepted. Picked up by Vontae Maddox. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
Hurts fumbles it, and picked up by the Chargers. And they will set up
to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Tackle made right at midfield. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 50, here's Herbert. Herbert, his third interception. Picked up by Sidney Jones. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. Now this time, Wentz will throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time, and it's 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously he is well short of the first. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down.
4th down.
Deep ball for Goodwin. And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. It would have been a first down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football.
The play is a turnover on downs.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Carrier taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now it's Herbert. He's got it to Williams. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Charger first there as Herbert finds Williams. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They're going to go toss right side with Eckler. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Jackson, the ball carrier.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
fourth down. Herbert. And that is going to be incomplete. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Eagles defense able to hold. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own side.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39.
The tackle made by Joey Bosa. A gain of a yard.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
39-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up third.
Wynn's going to try and throw on third. Flushed out right. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. Now Wentz. And down he goes. The second back right around the 41-yard line. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. They'll roll him out right. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. Could we get a touchdown to this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. He completes it to Henry. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. He pitches it. He's got the first down here inside the 30. Touchdown! Justin Jackson, as the first half is winding down, as his guys are on the board first here tonight.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
And a great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And how about that for just running out the clock? It's a gain of 35. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. A final shot before half for Wentz. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. And this carries into the end zone. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you turn that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. They complete it to Hill. And he'll be out right at the 35.
A.J. Hill.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up fourth down. This is the first punt of the game for either team. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively.
It's a pickup.
Another run with Sanders. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
Sanders, the ball carrier. Uchenna Nwosu on the tackle.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Deep ball for Goodwin. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Casey Hayward. And they finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. What did you see there, Charles, on that interception from the rookie?
They've shown him certain looks on defense throughout the first half, and they pulled the string here in the second half because he got used to those looks, and they showed the exact same thing, but changed it up just a little bit where he thought something was open, and now, with the change in defense, it no longer was.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the Eagles.
On 2nd down, Eckler. There he goes, right side. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, 28 yards. And the interception by the Chargers D leads to a touchdown. And his kick is good.
Makes the score Chargers 14.
Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. Well, this will make it into the end zone. Oh, yeah! Now we do it. A loose football. And picked up by the Chargers.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble, now great field position. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. K.J. Hill, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Third quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
In on the stop. It's a gain of 5.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. 4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Badgley's kick is good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're down 17-0, really needing to find that offensive spark on this drive as they have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wentz. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Tackle that time by Sidney Jones.
38-yard line.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And the ball moved up here now to 2nd and 7 following the penalty. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Sidney Jones. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to show.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Joey Bosa able to drop him for a loss of a couple. Another try after the 1st down sack. Wentz finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now Wentz. Man open. It's Goodwin. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Still in search of their 1st touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. To throw, it's Wentz. And he finds his tight end, it's Ertz. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
At the 21-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Wentz now on 1st down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. Looking for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Marquise Goodwin, 26 yards. And the Eagles get a score closer. And it's 17-7. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a two-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw...
Intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Sidney Jones. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Wentz is intercepted yet again. It's Chris Harris with a pick. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
The Charger drive about to get going. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And all the way up to the 45-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Going on the ground with Eckler. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
He was tackled at the 40.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked up by Sidney Jones. Holding on to the lead at this stage in the 2nd half. Those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time, because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
36-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Wentz. Deep ball for Goodwin. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Marquise Goodwin, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points.
The point is good.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done.
A
fairly short kick from the 14. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
Second and
once more, here's Eckler. Now this will go for 5 up to the 33.
Ball carrier.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Second and 8 at the 38-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
The 50-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And indeed, they will keep it on the ground. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives them a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the
all runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. On the run, this is Jackson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 14 there, and that should be enough to get them home free.
At the 23-yard line.
They run on 1st down with Jackson. Room to run again. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line.
Tonight's final score.
But Charles, we saw a comeback bid fall just a little short, but give them credit. They were able to hold on, withstand that comeback, and ultimately win it by the slim margin.
And bottom line, when it's all said and done, they don't ask you how much you won by. They just want to know, did you win? And that they did.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
She right got me.